And here with Greater Beckley's Justin Arvon. Justin, not the way you guys wanted it to turn out, but any positives from today's 66-52 loss to Shady?
Well, I mean, you saw second half positive in terms of effort and toughness, intensity, those type of things that win you ball games ultimately. So we can take that. I don't know what the second half total was, but it wasn't 25-6, which is what the second quarter was. Got out rebounded 25-9 in the first half. You know, those type of things are strictly almost effort and want-to stats, and it played out on the scoreboard. Down, what was halftime score? We were down 30, down 22.
22, yeah, 22 at the half.
38-16. So it's tough.
Their defense obviously is their calling card. Everybody knows it. They talk about it all the time, and people that play them talk about them. Now that you've seen that, is it just hard to prepare for what they bring?
Well, they're just mentally tough. All their kids off the ball are sitting down in their defensive stance, talking, yelling at each other where the ball is, where their man is. There's a screen coming, the whole gym hears that it's coming. They're just an intense, solid defensive basketball team. And to go along with that, they're daggone good on the offensive end too. So,
given how good you guys are on the boards, typically. Are you shocked that they were able to, with basically smaller but athletic guys, out rebound you like that in the first half, because they were getting second, third shots on the glass, and you guys were basically limited to one on the other side.
Yeah,
for most of that half.
We weren't blocking out much at all there in the first half, or the second half for that matter. But we were more aggressive going to get the rebounds, going to the glass individually, so we might have evened the rebound margin out, but. Yeah, we weren't blocking out, and they're long and athletic kids. They're bigger than they were last year, and they can go get the ball for sure. So it was a struggle for us to, come back from a 25-6 quarter. Definitely, and you just can't do it.
What do you get out of this at the end of the day? I mean, you played the 3A state champion. You played the 4A state champion. I think you played just about everybody. This one's going to probably go down as a disappointment, but at the end of the day, Shady's a good team. What do you take away from this? Outside of the second half, is there any positives you get from what you saw in your team?
Well, if we're going to lose, I want to lose now, and I think our kids now see what true intensity and effort and will is, and toughness, what that is, what it means, because they just went against it for 4 quarters. So I think that's a positive we'll pull from it.
Would you agree they're the best defensive team you will see? That's what a lot of people say.
I think so. I think so. But we made them look a whole lot, better than we should have. We didn't execute anything offensively the whole night. And when they're switching all those screens, playing outstanding help, blocking out, taking charges, contesting jumpers all over the floor. And, you can't get open looks if you're not executing sets and your offensive schemes and taking driving lanes. We didn't make the extra pass today. And part of that's because of how good they are. But the other part is we've got extremely good guards that have to play better. And they will. They have all year. Kendrick, Caden, John, Miko off the bench. They're outstanding guards with the ball in their hands, and they'll bounce back, I'm sure of it.
And you did get a lot of scoring from those guards. I mean, they pretty much, and I guess because of the rebounding advantage in the first half, held the bigs in check for a bulk of the game.
Yeah, we started attacking the rim. Caden and Kendrick were getting to the rim a lot there in the second half especially. So, that was good to see. And look, I like the game the officials called. They let them play. They let the guards play out top. We got to be able to handle contact too. We could have ended up on the line a few more times. It wouldn't have switched the outcome of this game at all. But I think we got a lot to work with going forward. We're not going to take a moral victory from it at all. We're going to show up hopefully ready to roll at 3 o'clock tomorrow for practice.
You were in there in the first half. It looked like, and it may just be the way it played out, it looked like one of the plans was to release a guard on a shot and get a run out. And you got several of those in the first quarter. You had a few of those.
Yeah, and I think that's not our plan. We want all 5 rebounding the basketball, and then we want to run. I think you saw that bite us in the butt there. Braden Chapman ended up, 5-6 offensive rebounds there in the second quarter. And I don't know if they were all in the second quarter.
That's just something you guys were trying to do offset their defense a little bit?
No, we
Guys
weren't
were
supposed to
doing
be leaking out. We're supposed to be
Right.
blocking out and going to get the rebound. but
well, that's
we
what I mean. They
leaking
were
out.
doing it. They were.
Yeah.
They kind of did that.
Yeah,
And
so they crushed us there on the offensive glass.
Did
especially.
that play into what happened in the second quarter? Do you think?
Definitely. Yeah, we got some bad habits there in the first quarter, and they played
Which
out in the
worked, and
second
then
quarter. Right. They don't work very long though. You get a couple run outs, you're not gonna get those all game. So.
Right. Okay. Hey, Justin, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.